굴전 주세요. 굴전. 팽하. Hi, I became Pengsu. Yay! Pengsu is very popular in Korea. Pengsu is a penguin's character's name. So 팽하 means penguin's greeting. 팽하이. Yeah, 안녕하세요. Welcome to Sophia's kitchen. Yeah. Today we're gonna make a very nutritious and seasonal food, which is 짜란! 굴전. Yeah, in English we can say oyster pancake, but Korean pancake is not that kind of the sweet and pretty pancake you imagine. I don't understand why people call jeon just Korean pancake. Maybe it's because it's made of flour, but to me, it is better to be called Korean pizza because it has dough and a lot of toppings on it. I have no idea about that. Anyway, as we call just kimchi, not fermented spiced cabbage. So from now on, why don't we call Korean pancake just jeon? Okay? Actually, we have a lot of, jeons in Korea. Kimchi jeon and haemul jeon and buchu jeon. Today, we're gonna make guljeon. So gul means oyster and jeon means pancake. So guljeon. Now I'm telling you how to remember this word very easily. Gul sounds like cool. Yeah, but not k, but g. So gul. John sounds like John, the guy's name. So cool John, like cool John. You can say cool John, but don't care about that, the pronunciation. Maybe if you make an order, guljeon, in the restaurant, so 굴전 주세요, which means give me 굴전, but then the waiter can understand what you mean, so no worry about that pronunciation. So 굴전, so 굴전 주세요. Anyway, so this recipe is really easy and simple. It takes just 10 minutes to make all of them. So let's get started. 굴전 주세요. Here are the ingredients. I bought 2 bags of the oyster and the small green onions and 3 eggs and 2 green pepper. I think it's really necessary because it's removed the greasy taste of the oyster, and you need a small amount of carrot. It's just for the color, so if you don't have it, you can skip it. And a little bit garlic if you have. And we need flour and a little bit salt, and of course we need oil. And these are for the sauces: soy sauce and the vinegar and the black pepper and sesame seeds. Step 1, washing the oysters. First, cut the covers of 2 bags of oyster with scissors or knife and throw away the water from the sealed bag. And put 1 tablespoon of salt on the oysters. And second, rub the oysters very gently and softly because their skin is so fragile. So if you rub them so hard, maybe you can break the oyster's intestines.
What?
Oh no. You see the color is dark, isn't it? So we have to remove all of them. Anyway, it's about 1 or 2 minutes. And in this way, you can strip away the debris of the oysters. And rinse them 3 times with clean water. Oh, that's not the end. Here's a tip. You don't like fish smell of the seafood, right? And then use this one. Guess what? Ta-da! Yeah, this is vinegar. Vinegar is good for removing the fish smell of the seafood. So put 1 tablespoon of vinegar on the oysters and mix them well for a while. But don't worry about the vinegar smell. It will just gone away after a while. And fourth, put the oysters in the strainer to remove the water well. Step 2, cutting. Cut the green onion thinly. But today I have a small green onion only, which I used in making kimchi last time. But you can use any chives or leeks or spring onions too. And second, cut the peppers. If you don't have it, it's okay. But I recommend putting this pepper because it will reduce the greasy taste of the oyster thanks to the spiciness of the pepper. And then we can eat a lot of oysters. Yeah! And cut carrot a little bit. They are just for colors. If you don't have it, you don't need to go out to the market to buy them. Just forget about it. And now cutting process is finished. And step 3, fry. We need to make egg mixtures now. So first, crack 3 eggs. If you don't like fish smell, you can add half tablespoon of minced garlic. Put all the veggies in the bowl and put a pinch of the salt. And now mix them well. And the third, now we're gonna cover oyster with flour. By the way, here's another important tip. Before coating the oyster with flour, please remove the rest of the water from the oyster with a kitchen towel because oyster has a lot of moisture inside it. If you don't remove the water well, the moisture comes out of the fried eggs and it becomes soggy. No way! Next, we need a plastic bag or zipper bag, whatever. So put 4 tablespoons of flour and pour all the oysters and seal it well with the air inside. So you know what I'm going to next? I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it up, shake it up. And then now shake off the excess of the flour. Function of the flour is just like the glue to get the oysters to be covered well with egg mixtures. Dip coated oyster into the egg mixture. Okay, now it's a real frying time. And now turn on the stove and heat the pan with the medium-low heat. Pour 1 or 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. If the oil is enough hot, then you put the oyster egg mixtures with spoon one by one. Oh, you hear the sound? Oh, but watch out for the oil. If there is a moisture in the oyster mixture, the oil is burnt. Oh no! So the medium-low heat is very, very important, okay? And you think 80% of the bottom part was well cooked, then flip the oysters. I think it is well done. You see the color? It's so good. So let's set it aside with the kitchen towel to remove some oil. Now let's make a sauce. Just pour 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and half tablespoon of vinegar and half tablespoon of the water and a little bit sesame seeds and mix it and finish. If you like spice taste, why not putting half red pepper flakes or black peppers? That's good. So here's the most delicious GulJeon. Yeah. Now it's time for try GulJeon. I'm so starving now. So, see? Ta-da! I am GulJeon. A little bit soy sauce and then I can smell the sea, the water, and the deep water of the sea. Oh my god, it's so good. Once again. Oyster is a really healthy and nutritious food, especially in the cold weather like November or December. You can taste a very fresh oyster in Korea. I understand some guys don't like the oyster taste. Actually, I didn't like oyster until I became 20. If you like oyster and if you don't like raw oyster, just try to make the GulJeon, which is really nutritious and very profound and very sophisticated texture. I can't explain how much it is good. If you enjoy my video, please give me thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time. 안녕. Bye. 팽바.